Hi people, good morning. I'm Gerardo. I'm starting my day walking as every morning in my place in south of Spain, in Granada, a small village called Vegas del Genil. This is my town, my place, where I was born some time ago. This is my landscape. Each morning it changes with the year because winter is snow, spring we have the rain and the fields are green. Then in summer it becomes yellow and in fall of course the brown is all over the places. This is the usual Mediterranean weather, you know. You can see because the sun is just rising right now. We are at more or less 9 o'clock in the morning, and but there down close to the sun we have the Sierra Nevada with the snow. I was having ski last weekend, not the weekend before, in Easter, and this is one of the treasure that we have here in Granada. We have the sea at an hour driving and the snow in half-hour driving, so this is a nice place to live. Yeah. I will show you, okay? Come with me. Here's the place where I was working just a minute ago. This is the place that I used to work every morning. I come here and I make my stop in the Maison JR. I took my coffee here. This is the place where I used to have my first coffee. It's a nice place. I do like really the people that work here. Every morning is having all the time the smile in the face and receiving people really well. I'm here like at home. And after the coffee time, I have a little bit more to walk with this beautiful landscape that I found near to the coffee place, to the JR Maison. And this is the field that people used to work to have some revenues in their home. When I was a child, all the people in my village worked here in these fields, cultivating mostly at the time tobacco was the most important cultivation here. Now tobacco is over, and here we have a field of onions. These are onions. Yeah. And today we have no people here working, but usually we can see some people in fields taking care of their lands. And we are arriving to a small construction that we call here in south of Spain cortijos. Cortijos were the house where people used to live when they were working in the field. So this is usually a big house with animals, chickens, pork, horses, all the farm animals. It's a big farm. Now it's old, as you can see. It's most like a place for for people from other countries that they come here to live the last days of their lives because they have money and they just love these kind of places. This cortijo is known as the Cortijo de San Antón. San Antón is the saint. Actually, it's over there if you can see that. This is San Antonio, a derivation of San Antonio, I can imagine, or not. I know I'm not a specialist in relation stuff, sorry. But this is the Cortijo de San Antonio, a beautiful place that now is just old and half abandoned. So, but it's beauty, I think so. This construction here is interesting because this is what we call secaderos. This is old and out of use. Secaderos was used for to dry the tobacco plants after the cultivation. I will show you how it works here, because there were hung the tobacco plant after cutting and after cultivation and cutting the plant was hung there from September to December to become dry, and after to become dry there was the actual tobacco that we used to smoke. Well, not me, because I don't smoke, but people who smoke. And here's the place where this was used to be done. Now, as I told you, no more tobacco here in Vegas del Genil. The reason, I don't know exactly why, but that's the reality right now. No more tobacco. We have the onions, we have rice, not rice, some cereals, but it's not anymore a way of living for people. There is Sierra Elvira. People used to say that it's just like a woman in lying, the head in the right, looking to the other side. Well, some imagination you need to maybe to see that. This will be the head of the woman. Okay, well, people here used to say that. And those are the fields of Vegas del Genil. Here I have it. Some people working in the fields of Vegas del Genil. A lot of work to do here we have in the fields of my place, as you can see. And there we live El Cortijo de San Antonio. Yes, and Sierra Nevada over there. It's not bad, I like it. And here we have one of the most common products, other of the common products that we have here in my place, the asparagus. I hope you can see this. Yeah, okay. This is a asparagus field. There's nobody here working, but we do have people here working, just having the asparagus. You can see the whole day, well, the whole morning, because until 2 p.m. they are working. From this time they come back the next day. This is a field of asparagus. They are all there. I hope you can see this. Yeah. It's a long line of asparagus. It's a big field. And this is the team of the people that they are just collecting the asparagus. This This is a hard work actually. Yeah, have to be done. So when you think you are tired in your seat, looking at your desktop, think of these guys, and be happy because you are better. Okay, they are doing a hard work. They are well paid, nevertheless. You see, this is a lot of asparagus already collected. And this is a manual job because there is no machine to do that, not yet, maybe in future. So this is the way we obtain the asparagus. And there is Vegas del Genil waiting for us. And I will show you another cortijo. This is a different one. This is not the cortijo of San Antonio. This is the cortijo of, it's called Casablanca, like the Moroccan city. Why? I don't know. This is the name. It was the name before I was born, and it will be after. So, buenos días. And people used to use this road to walk with the dogs like this. Young man, not bad. I will follow with my walk, and I will show you my small town. Okay. But first, let me show you the onions from close. Here they are. Yeah. Down there is an onion, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a lot of onions here. Okay. Yes. To the soups and everything else. Lot of onions. This is my onion obsession. I'm sorry. That's enough. That's enough onion for today. Okay, let's move. Let's go to Vegas del Genil. Just to show you, now that the sun is up, I think you can see better the snow. This is Casablanca Cortijo, el Cortijo de Casablanca. The snow is there, you can see that. Maybe not, because of the light. But believe me, there are snow mountains there. And here we are, back in town, in Vegas del Genil, in the main street of the village, with these big trees. This is... Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is what we have. At the same time, this is the main street. This is the Calle Real, so-called Royal Street. I never saw a king here, but no king, no no important people, just the people of the village. Here we have the indications of the place. Big trees that he was already like this in this size when I was a child. I don't know how old they could be, but they are nice places. The birds having their nests. We are in spring. All birds are finding their couples. Pigeons. And this is a close bar. It was called at the time the new bar, El Bar Nuevo, because it was new at the time, not anymore. Here in the house I have a store, a town store, where my mom used to buy meat and vegetables and everything. some particular store in Spain that we have, and we call estanco. Estanco is the place where we used to buy, for instance, tobacco and all the official documents, like for postal, sending mails and everything. This is the estanco of Belicena. Belicena is one of the 3 towns of Vegas del Genil. Vegas del Genil is composed from Belicena, Purchil, and Ambros, 3 small towns. We have a lovely place here. This place is Plaza de Andalucía. This is the symbol of the Andalucía region, the 3 columns, and there is the hymn, you know, la bandera blanca y verde. Vuelve tras siglos de guerra a pedir paz y esperanza bajo el sol de nuestra tierra. Bueno, okay. And there is in the middle of the Calle Real, Royal Street, we have the church, of course, the most important monument of this town. We have not big monuments here in Vegas del Genil. All that we have is the place where we live. That is just beautiful. I think people there in the bar having their coffee, talking, discussing about football, soccer. Football in Europe is soccer, because we don't have the American football. We have just soccer, and we mostly speak about soccer most of the time. And this is the church. This is a small church because we are in a small city, in a small town. And by small I mean some 2,000 people, maybe, yeah, more or less. Now that is growing up, because when I was a child it was even smaller, of course. This is the church. People say that it was built upon a Muslim mezquita, because, as you know, here we have the Muslim culture until the 15th century. So a lot of time, 7 centuries of Muslim culture. But a very, very, very special but a nice place. Yeah, I like Vegas del Genil. I hope you too. Here we are again in the church of Vegas del Genil. It's a little bit late. A little bit later is 2 o'clock, more or less. And I didn't remark that we have some lights here. There you can see. Because tomorrow is the descent of the town. It's San Marcos. You can read it maybe. The San Marcos, Belicena. San Marcos is the protector of the town, and this is the church. As I told you this morning or a few minutes ago, we have here a small inscription from the times of the dictator, in the times of Franco in last century, and this is more recent, this one, explaining a little bit the history of the church. This is the new door of the church, because the old door was right here. I will show you. You can see. Is this arc? See, this was the old door of the church. It was by here where people coming. Maybe in the old times when this wasn't a church but an Islamic mosque, long time ago. And back in the reality in the Calle Real with the big trees. The cars, the pharmacy, and old people making his life. By this street, we will go until the primary care center of the town. You can see it's an usual street, nothing special, just small houses, new houses. This is a new house for me here. New, by new I mean some 10, 20 years. This is new. This is old. This is some 50 years old house. And down in the street we will go to a small place where the primary care center is located. Is this one. It's not special, but it's old. Like all the center here in the village. People are coming in with it, women with their child, maybe they are sick, and I will go inside just to check some results. See you in a while. Now I'm coming out from the primary care center and back to the street. We can have a small view of the church again. A calm, quiet place without very movement. Just some cars passing and people is working in the city. City is from some 10-12 miles from here, so most of people here already works in the city. They don't work anymore in the field because it's harder. Most of the people leave the field and on the country with jobs and go to the city to work in the office, which is more comfortable, of course. Again, the church and the Calle Real, the Royal Street, with all trees and the shadows. So important in summer here because we can reach the 44 Celsius degrees, which is actually a little bit hot weather in summer. In winter we are in the minimum can reach -2, -3. Here we are arriving to the end of the Calle Real, of the Royal Street. This is the end of the old town. From here, the old houses leave place to the new ones. You could see that. This is the street of the schools, as you can see here. Calle Escuelas, School Street. Down there we can see a small school. It was the only school here 25 years ago, and it was my school at the time. And this building here is done just for the electricity supply in all the town. The old electricity supply. This is not anymore working, I think, or not the main one. And here you can see the new town in the place, the new houses, and Sierra Nevada over there, of course. And every time the old trees, the same trees that I saw when I was a child. Long time ago. I used to have, when I was a boy, I used to see here all this street until the end, full of trees and without any sign of sun on the floor. Everything was covered by trees. Now we have this hero surviving, but most of the trees was cut. Shame of us, yeah. Such a big trees. Well, you know, modern times. Well, and this is the end of Belicena in Vegas del Genil. Such a beautiful place, in my opinion, full of defects and problems, of course, that we could improve. But at least we preserve some of our trees. Good, good. Here's the end of the Calle Real.